The movie begins where the aftermath of a war between two armies, the Wei and Liang army. The battlefield appears only to be a wasteland, filled with dead soldiers from both sides. Suddenly, a soldier from the Liang army appears from beneath the dead soldiers. He is well skilled in deceiving everyone that he is dead by using various mechanisms to make him appear as a dead soldier on the battlefield. After surveying the area, the soldier scavenges all around the area to collect most of the weapons and valuables of the fallen soldiers on the battlefield. He finds multiple sharp swords and daggers alongside some talismans from the dead Wei soldiers. He then notices a Liang soldier slowly approaching the Wei flag to bring it down. But as soon as he draws his sword, the general of the Wei army, named General Wei, shows up and blocks his sword swing to bring down the flag of Wei. General Wei exerts effort to keep the flag raised to show that the Wei army is still the victor of the battle. Later, the soldier from the opposing forces rises, slowly approaching General Wei, and draws his sword again for a fight. But the injured General Wei emerges victorious against the enemy by accidentally outsmarting the enemy, stabbing the end of the flag toward his guts. This move made the flag successfully raised with the use of the corpse. As General Wei wins, he immediately faints after using the last straw of his energy. He is abducted by the soldier that is scavenging the area for other valuables. The soldier thinks of big money to fund his dream of owning his farm. Moments later, the soldier ties General Wei, throws him at his cart and begins to sing his songs while traveling towards the Liang kingdom, where he can sell the newly captive General Wei. General Wei finally wakes up but realizes that he cannot move due to being tied up by the soldier. He hears the soldier singing about his dream of owning a farm. The soldier takes a stop to check on General Wei for significant injuries. When he does spot some scars, he immediately produces a healing salve that stings at first but heals it entirely after some time. Eventually, they reach another small canyon where a Wei soldier is waiting for them to attack and recover the general. The soldier avoids all the sword swings of the Wei soldier, and if an attack lands, he blocks it with a large rock. Later, the Wei soldier finally lights a hit on the soldier, and blood gushes from his guts. Still, he uses only fake blood to fake his death on the battlefield, his blood pack. The Wei soldier rushes to rescue General Wei at the back of the cart. He talks about saving General Wei, but it doesn't add up that he is there. At the same time, almost every Wei soldier has fallen from the battlefield against the Liang army. General Wei suspects that he is a mole that gave all information to the Liang army in return for his safety. He stabs the Wei soldier while still being tied up near the cart. The soldier then tells General Wei that he is ruthless and hands him a dagger to commit suicide for a noble death. But to his surprise, the blade retracts that he uses to fake his death as it abandons after making contact with something solid. He then drags him up at the cart once more to continue traveling towards Liang kingdom. Later, the remaining Wei soldiers, led by Prince Wen, arrive at the battlefield where the flag of Wei is still standing. They then survey the area for the fallen Wei and Liang army if there is someone still breathing to kill them and to give them the honor of still dying on the battlefield honorably. They find the sword of General Wei, but his corpse is nowhere to be found. He orders his troops to find him no matter what. Meanwhile, while the soldier and General Wei are traversing the path toward the Liang kingdom, General Wei asks him how much he will be worth. He tells General Wei that he is worth at least 5 mo soils that are large enough to plant and survive for a lifetime. After some time, rain pours heavily. The soldier decides to stay at an abandoned pub where he drags and ties General Wei before shouting his order of beer and high-quality meat, imitating an elite commander's speech pattern. The soldier surveys the area to find if there is someone that can help them go through a rainy evening. He then finds a small lady wearing a white robe and thinks that the soldier is a commander. He prepares a drink she offers alongside a dance performance for General Wei and the soldier. But little did they know the drink is intoxicated and will make them fall asleep. While she is performing, both General Wei and the soldier slowly fall asleep. She steals all the valuable items of the soldier to seek revenge for her fallen family killed during the war. The morning arrives, and the soldier dreams about killing General Wei and taking his head to the Liang kingdom. The Liang kingdom ordered to kill him as they suspected he was not the one who killed General Wei. He then wakes up, notices the horse is gone and drags the cart himself. After some time, they travel towards a smaller path where they are blocked by a group of bandits that beat General Wei. But the soldier offers to just take the cart and leave them be and lies about being the father of General Wei. The bandits go, and General Wei gets furious at the soldier and almost chokes him. Still, they are interrupted by a wild bear. The soldier immediately throws bread at the bear to make it leave and ties up General Wei again to continue traveling. While traveling, the soldier drags General Wei from behind, and he notices Prince Wen and his troops hiding beneath a rock at a nearby river. Prince Wen interrogates a bandit member that he immediately kills by shooting his pocket bow and letting the corpse flow at a nearby river. Thankfully, the soldier and General Wei come up with a verbal contract and agrees to work together to avoid the enemies and to die honorably. However, he will still be tied up, regardless. Meanwhile, Prince Wen and his troops split his troops, but they encounter a member from a known vicious group of nomad bandits from Laofan. They let them be and avoid fighting as they understand they will lose. Later, General Wei and the soldier travel to the forest to avoid making contact with the enemies. He tells the soldier that there might be multiple moles, which gives Liang's army the advantage and ambush them with the information provided by the mole, as he trusts his troops to be skilled to handle the Liang army. They compare life as a regular person and a noble one. They reach the food they eat at war and the education given to them. Being an average person from the past lacks the means to be as close to having a noble life. General Wei then tells him to come to Wei and reward him. Still, the soldier reminds him that Liang will reward him more by giving him most soil, food, and exemption to military service for a lifetime. While conversing, they both hear horse footsteps and immediately prepare a trap to steal the horse. The trap successfully trips the horse, making the rider unconscious. The soldier notices that the rider is part of the Liang army. At the same time, General Wei steals the horse for himself and swiftly escapes from the soldier. He then follows General Wei but immediately stops in sight of Prince Wu and his forces. He climbs a tree to hide from them, but a soldier spots him, shoots an arrow, and captures him. Later, they capture both the soldier and the rider from Liang and interrogate them about General Wei. The soldier panics, steals a sharp spear while swinging it in a circular motion, and asks for a reward. He drops the spear and sits in front of Prince Wen, but Prince Wen tells them that one of them will die and shoots his pocket bow at the rider from Liang. The soldier immediately deploys his fake arrow at his chest, which confuses Prince Wen, giving him some time to escape. After running for a bit, the soldier encounters the group of nomad bandits from Laofan and utilizes it to make more time to escape as the forces of Prince Wen corner him. He acts injured and walks past the nomad bandits from Laofan while Prince Wen orders his troops to stand by and let them pass. Meanwhile, General Wei's horse falls due to its injury, and he decides to stab it to end its suffering. He then walks towards the magic tree in Phoenix Hill, where he rests and screams at the top of his lungs that the ghosts of his 1,000 troops will haunt them forever. He will live to take revenge for them and badmouths the soldier that he will always be poor and live a sinful life back in the Liang kingdom. The following morning, the soldier crosses paths with the petite lady who stole his belongings and intoxicated them at the pub. He approaches her, tells her to climb toward Phoenix Hill, and hands her his map to avoid getting lost. She then gives him a valuable talisman to say thank you to the soldier and continues her path toward Phoenix Hill. At the other end of Phoenix Hill, General Wei encounters the nomad bandits from Laofan and puts up a good fight for some time. Still, he falls after one enemy throws a lasso that defeats him and ties him up to be part of their captives at their camp nearby. Meanwhile, the soldier encounters two people running towards his location, which appear to be escaping from the nomad bandits from Laofan. The bandits capture them alongside the soldier and take them to the nearby camp. After some time at the nomad bandits' camp, the soldier notices that General Wei is also there. He calls him before the nomad bandits tie the captive people to a long bamboo stick for a sacrificial ritual. After some time, Prince Wen and his troops arrive at the camp to retake General Wei and the soldier. Everyone panics as one bamboo stick hits a horse, causing a chaotic scene and making the nomads and Prince Wen's forces fight each other. A bloody fight continues that kills multiple members from both sides, including the nomads' leader, which enrages the nomads. Prince Wen's right hand attacks General Wei, while the other captives team up with everyone and devise a plan to escape. The soldier grabs a buffalo to destroy a wall to help General Wei to run. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, Prince Wu's forces tell him to follow General Wei alongside his right-hand officer. Subsequently, General Wei and the soldier create a distance from the camp of the nomad bandits. The soldier attempts to tie down General Wei to prevent him from escaping again. But General Wei fights back, and it causes them to fall down a small cliff to a dark underground cave. They engage in a heart-to-heart conversion where General Wei promises not to attack Liang's army. In contrast, the soldier pledges to tell the Liang army that General Wei has fallen from the previous encounter to still die honorably somehow. The following morning, the soldier notices a bird coming from the exit where the sun shines and notifies General Wei that they can escape toward Liang. But Prince Wen and his right hand arrive near the exit to block them off. Prince Wen calls General Wei his brother and tells him that only one can be the rightful leader of Wei. Another obstacle appears as the nomad bandits from Laofan tracks Prince Wen down successfully after killing their leader. It thus ignites a standoff between the nomad bandits from Laofan, Prince Wen and his right hand, and General Wei with the soldier. A fight where the aim for everyone is revenge and to gain power. They all swing their sharp weapons and throw rocks at each other to win. But after some time fighting each other, Prince Wen shouts that he will kill himself to end the fight once and for all and wishes not to harm his brother. He stabs himself with his arrow and asks General Wei if he died honorably. He whispers, "Yes, you did." The nomad bandits from Laofan leave the scene after seeing Prince Wen dead. The movie ends after a chaotic fight with several enemies. General Wei buries his brother at a nearby pond, where they find a nearby boat and uses it to reach Liang's kingdom. He talks about how his relationship with his brother reminded him of his brother when they were alive. Meanwhile, they finally get to the docks of Liang Kingdom, where the soldier tells General Wei to carry on and go back to Wei Kingdom. Little did he know that the Liang Kingdom was now conquered by the Qin Kingdom. A volley of arrows hit him, but regardless of being hit, he still raised Liang's flag till his last breath. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this to help the channel out. Have a nice day.